It's over. It has been 4,151 days since West Ham beat Brighton at the Amex. It has been over 6 years since West Ham beat Brighton and Hove Albion in the Premier League. The last time Brighton won at the Amex, I think I was trying to do my GCSEs. The last time West Ham beat Brighton in the Premier League was today. I'm like, I don't know, really. Pleased, I guess. I don't sound it, but I am in the inside. To be honest, yeah. When you say those statistics to yourself, it actually sounds mad as how far we've actually come in this. I said that David Moyes deserved a medal alone if we beat Brighton. And we did it. We beat them. And we did it quite comfortably. Well, actually, I was about to say we did it quite comfortably. We didn't do it comfortably. We just burned them on the counter-attack the whole game. David Moyes' full-on terrorist football with 19% possession won us that game. And it finished Brighton and Hove Albion 1, West Ham United 3 at the Amex Stadium. West Ham goes top of the league. And I think David Moyes' ball is well and truly back in effect. The game just summed up a few things for West Ham, really. Firstly, Areola's got to be our number one starting goalkeeper from now on. Shut up all you haters. 2, Declan Rice has allowed us to become more of a team because him going has made us all come out of our shells. And 3, Kudus is about to sign anyway, isn't he? Can you imagine him in this counter-attacking team if he'd have been playing today? It would have been more than 3. We could have easily been getting towards double figures, and I'm not even shitting you when I say that. We could have actually been somewhere right now. We could have been even higher up with our goal difference. But, oh my freaking Lord. Today was like beauty. Brighton was shocking. No one wowed me. I was actually saying to Mike, who's a Brighton fan on Twitter, I was saying to him, no one on that Brighton team wowed me. And he was actually at the game. And even he said, he's watching it himself. No one impressed him enough in that game. And I'll tell you who I thought flopped and I thought was hot. Because everyone for West Ham, it was literally not champagne football, as the expression says. It was like $20,000 Belvedere football. Do you know what I'm saying? Enough with all of these things. Yeah? I've got to say this. It was like a great team lineup, okay? Starting off in goal, Areola obviously keeps a starting place. Then we've got Sofal, Zuma, Obona, Emerson as our back 4. Alvarez, Soucek, Ward-Prowse, Paquetá, Bowen and Antonio. X suggested it would be like a diamond kind of thing with Bowen going on the wing. That worked pretty nicely. It was also decent to have Ward-Prowse in there as well. Alvarez making a start, which was quite fully deserved. Paquetá playing out a little bit wider. Bowen still on the wing. Antonio to be a bit more physical at this lot. The only issue I had was I didn't know who would be marking Mitoma. Who's going to contain his pace? Turned out we didn't need to, and I'll get on to why. Can't fault Antonio for running them a lot, though, in this game, because he caused them a lot of issues, and he even had a shot at the keeper very early on. Paquetá took the piss out of him with a bit of skill to keep the ball. The midfield was tidy enough to keep the ball steady. Alvarez literally was mop and bucket. You know, Mexican mop and buckets, mopping them all up, cleaning them all up. Apparently he was used to be called the Hoover when he was in the Netherlands. So thank you for sharing that, whoever did on Twitter. Soucek was a bit more involved with marking and tackling. James Ward-Prowse made some really good passes from open play. And then we're going to see a little bit more of Ward-Prowse from open play because he got off the mark for his West Ham team and got his 50th goal in Premier League football to make it 1-0. First goal swing, Tiger Woods in it in front of all those Seagulls fans. Smacking a bird with a golf club. Not that I actually do that, Peter. Do not sue me. Thank you very much. I don't kill animals. Webster made the error. Antonio Preston got the ball. He got it toward Prowse, who basically had a bit of a scruffy tap-in. 1-0 to West Ham. And we were quick to react to the mistake, get the ball, got there, won it back, 1-0 to us. Great stuff. Ferguson then had a shot on target, which was saved in response to the goal. The lack of possession didn't worry me too much. I think we had less than 20% possession throughout the whole of the game. Did we ever get over the 20% mark? I don't think so. Not that it was a bad thing, though. Because Antonio was great in all fairness. He really was, like I say. They couldn't shoot because we got so many bodies behind the ball. We just closed them down so much. When Brighton did try to attack, they did it in a way that was not effective enough. Brighton had bodies really close to the ball the whole time when they went on the counter. West Ham had a fluid counter. That was the difference. Mitoma struggling. Estepinian had his worst game possibly yet for Brighton. He couldn't connect anything and got burned so much in this. Lewis Dunk struggled as well, I think. He was resorting to long shots because he couldn't get it through. 13 passes were completed by West Ham by the 30-minute mark, and that says a lot, even though we were playing the most disgustingly unpleasing football to watch. We still got the job done by getting the goal. Emerson had his leg twisted by Milner in a 50-50, and I don't know how he wasn't killed. Verbruggen punched Souček on the head when getting the ball, and immediate medical attention was needed. Souček had to go off, and it was the right choice. And on came Sai Benrahma. Meant a little bit of a change here. Benrahma going on the wing, Paquetá going centrally because Paquetá can actually tackle. Benrahma doesn't really do that. Areola made the saves when he had to, and it was defensively solid. So 1-0 at half-time seemed a decent score. My worry was that Brighton in the second half would come out firing, bring on João Pedro, and bring on Dingra as well. They didn't do that until a lot later, though. I thought they'd have made the change at half-time, at least. Alvarez was doing really well as the makeshift centre-back. Naturally, the defensive mid tends to be a centre-back off the ball. He went a bit deeper than that. He went even further behind to give Areola an extra shield of protection. Brighton came out firing with a lot of rigour and determination. They couldn't get it through. They had strong pressing. Bowen had a really great chance as well, and he hit it off target. And this one annoyed me because he was so good trying to get the curl in that, and he just couldn't do it. Benrahma just roasted loads of players with a solo run. We saw the Benrahma that we need back and that we love, because he just kept the ball so well by his feet and dribbled past players excellently. When 2-0 came, it was Benrahma who architected it again. He kept it onside and was patient to hold the ball. Brighton players pushed back a little bit. It was a silly thing for them to do because it put the ball back onside. Got the ball in Bowen's close range. He just slips it very closely under Verbruggen, off the post and into the net. At that point, Brighton made the subs and put on João Pedro and Lallana for Gilmour and Welbeck. Welbeck and Gilmour fairly quiet in that second half. 3-0 just top of the table pending. Bowen kept the ball in on the byline. What a ball. He gets to Antonio, who's got the space, and he finished it. And Antonio's finishing has become a lot more clinical lately. He's taking those chances. Paquetá's created a lot of chances with these penetrative balls and through passes, and intelligent vision that he's got for making those passes. Milner came off and on came Veltman. Milner, a bit lucky, really, to have stayed on the pitch for the full game, if you ask me. Solly March came off and on came Dingra. Antonio off for Cura. Areola then made some flexible gymnastics saves, you know what I'm saying? Beth twaddling it. She's a gymnast, isn't she? Like, flipping like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mr. Like, slinky goalkeeper kind of thing. Brighton turned to countering a bit more, but it wasn't really that effective. And I've got to be honest, it wasn't working at all for them. Wasn't doing good for him. What's this on the computer? Nothing. It's all good. Brighton played closely, just West Ham didn't. 3-1 came. Pascal Gross got a consolation goal. I was thinking, oh God, we're going to blow it again. I didn't think that at all, because Brighton didn't threaten enough. I wasn't intimidated. And look, finished 3-1 to West Ham at the end. Good enough. It was more good enough. It was brilliant. Declan Rice held us back too much. I respect Rice. I think he was quality players. One best I've ever seen in a West Ham shirt in my lifetime, but he was holding us back too much. Our players have more freedom to create without Rice. We have more freedom to be ourselves. And look what it's done. It's benefited the team so good because we've reinvested that money well. We've got a balanced midfield, a balanced defence, and a fluid attack. We've got Luton next week, and I think we'll do a few things to them, but ooh, who knows? Who knows? Beat Brighton. Kuda's signing's imminent. Enjoy your weekend, Hammers, because I know I certainly will.